Good morning. Today is the 16th, wait a minute, the 18th of April 2024. The time is 10:32 in the morning, and it's looking a little cloudy. The energy is really high in here, the electrical energy. So, yesterday I was outside on the deck, and I was paying attention. I was outside. I was looking at the trees, seeing how they getting to grow, I noticed the house next door to me, um, close up to the house, part of the fence is missing. And so just one little board is missing. And so I looked at my security system to see, could you see it from my cameras, but I couldn't. So what I did, went outside and I took a picture. This is it right here. And right there is a black box. So I knew that in my sister's room, there's a camera right down the corner, and they keep showing motion. But I thought maybe she had put it in her garage because it used to be on the outside of her house on the corner, which I've shown before. I'm going to show it again if it don't take me too long to find it. Let me pause just for a second while I find it. Okay. There's the black box right there. So now they got it 2 houses down. They moved a slab of the wood in the fence, and they got the black box in the backyard of the next house. Cause I know that I keep seeing so many, and I'm starting to see it in on the camera on the other side of the house. And I went outside this morning to see what I see. The only thing I could see was the fence at the house next door. It was open, which is normally closed. And so I keep seeing that camera showing motion also. So I'm seeing 3 cameras showing motion when there's nobody outside. The one at my bedroom and the 2 on the back corners. Those cameras are showing motion when there's nobody out there. So someone is sending signals at those places of this house. At my bedroom window, ever since we moved here, which I did show the white dude over there across the street, sending something that looked at milky white. And somebody made a comment that it looked like the shadow of um the van. I mean, y'all say some really, I don't want to be mean, but y'all say some dumb stuff. That was not no shadow. I'm looking at the people. I'm watching what they doing. And if there was a shadow, it would be done more than one night. I really wish y'all stop making these dumb comments to me. I really do. Because it make me wonder who you are. I would like to trust people who say they're TIs. I really would like to trust you. But when you make these type of comments to me, it make me lose trust in you. It really do. Because this is my life that you making these comments about. My hair is looking really fuzzy this morning. But when you make these type of comments to me, it really make me not even want to deal with you, period. Make me want to not even address anything to you, because there's no way that was a shadow. Shadow is not milky white. And this guy, those two guys, there was two of them. The guy that live over there and his friend that drives the rescue squad. I guess he brought it from a auction, cause that's what he drives. Every time he come over, that's what he's driving. And so evidently he had it as some type of work truck or something. And what they would do was send it over here, then send it back. They started at one end of the house and they kept doing it until they got to my bedroom. I'm sitting here looking at them. So I know what they did. It's not no shadow of a van. It was something that they were sending over here. And these people got something on the ground that's sending signals over here. And all day yesterday, I kept smelling like stale water. That's how it was when we first moved here. When they stopped up, the city workers went to the end of the street and did some digging, and everything in here stopped up. And that means we had to call in people to come, and then PWC came and did something out in the street. They give them chance to plant stuff to attack over here, make the attacking even worse. And so yesterday, all day yesterday, through the house, you could smell like old water, mildewed water. And then the commode stopped up in my bedroom. I don't know about the one that my daughter uses. So every time I use the toilet, the bathroom, I had to pour water down it. And this morning. So what they've done is put stuff down underground to make it where there's more control. And then the energy in here is getting thicker and thicker. I'm seeing it. I don't know if it's, okay. I did a video last night. I read Ephesians 1 instead of Psalms. I read Ephesians 1 to open up the reading. Then I read Deuteronomy 10. And I was going into 11. That's when they really kept putting me to sleep. So I don't even know what happened, to tell you the truth, because they just kept putting me, they just had a stronger hold on me last night. And this because of all this electrical in here. And like I said, these meters that these digital meters that they put on all the houses, they the weapons. Nothing that they do is for the good. Nothing. And I do believe the people that's across the street from me are the one that's really doing the most attacking now. It used to be the food truck man, but I don't even think he's here no more. If he is, he's not using his food truck. But I think it's the people. I think the food truck man taught people what to do. I do believe the people next across the street, and there's the old man that used to sit over there for hours with those lights shining over here. His children, his daughter and his two sons, which is one of his sons, the tallest one of his sons, is the one that I saw was the first one to attack me over here. Woke me out my sleep in pain because he has his front lights were red. I had never seen that before. And then when he saw me looking, he backed up. Like I said, he backed up twice. Then the father came over. After that, the father started coming over. If it won't every day, it was every other day. Most of the time, it would be like every day. He might skip a day. And he would just sit there with those lights on. So now it's the daughter and the two sons. There used to be another guy go over there in a black car. He worked for the post office. I haven't seen him over there in a long time. So I don't know who he was. But I haven't seen him none this year. Because he would go over there with his post office uniform on. And he drove a black car. All of them are older people, maybe my age or older. At least they look it. Put it like that. They look like they my age or older. They look older than me, so I'll just put it like that. They look like they's older. But they really attacking me like some kind of bad. Every morning. I mean, every morning. They not at morning that go by that they not attacking me. And then now they're doing it during the daytime. It used to be during the night, but now it's day and night. And I think all those people that was out there putting stuff on the ground, they were all Mexicans or Spanish, whatever you want to call them. I didn't see not one black person. They all looked like they were Spanish. Every one of them. And they did work on this street, and I saw them on the back street behind the house that's right behind us. I saw them at their house, at the tree, planting stuff on the ground there too. So like I said, they got a black box. This is it. That used to be right on the corner of the house next door. Now I'm seeing it. Let me see. Right there. I had noticed that piece of wood missing from that fence until yesterday. But I knew they were still sending a signal over here. Because at nighttime when I would go in which I watched with my sister in the daytime too. But it seemed like it was just nighttime when I would feel it against my heart. When I would be getting my sister ready for bed at night, I would feel it at my heart. 'Cause I can change her better on one side better than I can the other side. So that's why I just I do it on one side. But while clean her up and put on fresh linen and stuff. And they bury my feet. They know when I'm in her, like I said, they putting all this electrical in here so they can see us. They see us in here. So when I'm washing her up, I have to look at her private area. They looking at her private area too. They ain't no telling what these nasty perverted dogs are doing. Watching me wash her. I have to take a bath in the dark. I don't even cut the light on when I'm taking a shower. But they may still can see me. I don't know. But everything I do in the bathroom, I do it in the dark. I change all the light bulbs in here because they had those LED light bulbs. Who put expensive light? Those bulbs are expensive. Every light in here was LED. I took every one of them out and put just regular light bulbs in here. But I don't know what they can still see. I don't know if they can see or not. I don't. Well, yes, I do know. I do know they can see because they know everywhere I am. If I'm in the living room, they're attacking me in the living room. If I'm in my sister's room, they're attacking me in my sister's room. If I'm in here, they're attacking me in here. And the reason why I know that it's not all happening at one time. Because if I'm in here being attacked and I get up and go in the living room, when I first sit down, I don't feel nothing. I feel it come to me. And if I feel it come to me in one spot and I move to another spot, then I feel it come to that spot. Because they got some kind of pipes up under the ground that's sending this stuff up. And those pipes it can go through this house. Plus, there's already electrical energy coming out from under the ground. The whole neighborhood is under attack. That's just how dumb these people are. That they got these people fooled. The whole neighborhood is under attack. Because they got this stuff coming out from under the ground, from the underground system. Because the first layer of the underground is the electrical. So this radiation and stuff is coming up from the underground where they got their lights and stuff on the ground. So when our hell break loose up here, they going underground in they luxury bunkers, leaving us up here to suffer, and all chaos break out. But see, they don't know God could cause an earthquake up under there and bury their behinds underground. They think they can do. They think they smarter than God. You know, that's how dumb they are. The Bible said they become so wise till they become fools, and that's what they have become. Pure natural born fools. That they think they can outdo God. And that's what they're trying to do. They think they're smarter than God. I mean, how ignorant can you be? That you let your money just make a pure fool out of you. A pure fool. That you think you can outdo God. I mean, really. So they making us suffer because they trying to outdo God, which they can never happen. They all going to burn up in hell. Burn in hell. All that money they got, all them trillions and billions, all them mansions and beautiful cars and luxury this and luxury that, all going to burn. God not going to destroy the earth by water this time. He going to destroy it by fire. Purified by fire. He not baptizing the earth no more. He purifying by fire. So all that y'all doing, and you're doing it in vain. You're not leaving nothing to your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and on and on and on, because everything's going to burn, slam up. All of it. So I'm thinking about maybe doing that, still posting what I did this morning, because I did that early this morning, probably about after midnight. And I may post it anyway, but you know what? Some of these so-called ministers that think they know everything don't know nothing. They don't know crap. Because they try to talk like when we being put to sleep, when we trying to read the Bible or we trying to do something for God, and these people put us to sleep because they got this electrical, all this nanotechnology inside our bodies, and this electrical stuff is connecting to it, when they could just put us to sleep at any whim or moment, right while we saying a word, that we can fall asleep. So they trying to say that we so disconnected from God that we don't study and read the Bible enough that we'll fall asleep while we reading the Bible. They go to show me should I believe anything they say? Anything. Because they're not hearing from God. I think a lot of them, these people that's trying to pretend that they prophets, they know because they part of what's going on. And they just happen to know, just like I know I'm female. I know when I was born, my chromosome is XX. That's why I'm not a male, because a male is YX or XY. I can never be a male, no matter how many doctors do stuff to me and pull stuff out of me and make me a penis. I could still never be a man. I'm a woman that the doctors put a penis on me. I'm still a woman, no matter what. I still am a woman. Because my chromosome is XX. That's what I was born with. What I'm going to die with. When I die, I'm going to still be XX. When I stand before God, he going to call me by my name, or may not call me by my name, but he going to know I'm a female. I was born a female. I'm going to die a female. And if I was to change my sex organ, that's the only thing I'm changing. My sex organ. That's it. Man-made, not God-made. So, all these people letting these doctors make a fool out of them. Letting men put breasts on their chest. Letting these men and women, these doctors, make a penis when they should be a vagina. Or making a vagina where they should be a penis. You can't change it. No way, no way, no way. You're going to still be who you was when you were born. So, I just want to put my 2 cents in. You got these famous people with all this money letting their children change their sex organs, which ain't going to change nothing. They going to still be who you are. You're going to still look like I'm going to say look like a clown. So some of them, they do look good because they have on nice clothes and nice this and nice that, but you still who you was when you were born. And these people going along with it, not for the child's sake, but for their own sake, for their own recognition. Because they want to be on TV. They want this fame and fortune. This is why these parents is going, these famous parents going along with this. Because if they don't, they probably will break them. Do something, maybe kill them. Like they doing a whole lot. Like people talking about the devil, this and devil. No, you paying for what? You taking your gifts. You famous because of your gifts. But the devil will make you think that he's doing this. That's he used that little psychology, that the satanic psychology, to make y'all think that he's making you famous, but it's you making yourself famous. But because he fooled you and got you thinking that he allowed you to be famous, but he gonna take that from you with your own life. It's your gifts, your talent. And I don't know why I'm talking to them because they probably never watch this. But I'm saying it anyway just in case anybody else that's looking at this video, I'm letting you know, don't let the devil fool you. Because it's your talent. They got the money, they can promote stuff, but it's your talent. You making them rich. They rich because of you. And a lot of them is rich because what they did to us, our ancestors, when they brought us from Africa and over here and to throughout the world. They made money off of slavery. And they passed it on down and passed it on down and continue to pass it on down. They ain't make nothing. Our people made it for them. Our people died in this hot sun, in this sweat, being treated worse than an animal. People that is so mean to us treat animals like queens and kings. But they'll treat us like we are nothing. The people who has been attacking me, they have animals that they love and they treat them good. But yet here I am, a woman, not bothering a soul. But you got grown behind, stinking behind, sweaty men attack me. What kind of man is that? Low life. That's the only thing I can say. The low life. They like that serpent that was a puppet for Satan in the Garden of Eden. I didn't try to do a thing in my head today. This morning, I just thought about how them people were putting me to sleep last night. But you know what? They trying to keep me from reading the Bible. They trying to keep me from praying. But when they die and go to hell and be cast into the lake of fire, it's going to be the word that they're going to want to hear. The word that they're trying to keep me from reading, the prayer that they're trying to keep me from praying, is going to be the same word that they're going to try to hear in hell. And the only word that they're going to hear is them false preachers and false prophets in hell preaching. But it's too late. You should have did that. And then they're going to be preaching the truth in hell. When they weren't preaching it when they were up here alive. That's why they're in hell. But they're going to preach. They're going to hear preaching. But it's going to be by those preachers that won't preaching right when they was in heaven. On the earth. They're going to be in hell preaching the word of God. But it's going to be too late. Because you already been sent. Or they done been sent. And you got all these preachers that's falling away. The pastors of the church. And I don't understand why are y'all falling so far away from God. But you don't believe the word. I used to have my relationship with God is not like it used to be. Ever since these people started doing what they doing to me. And putting all this technology in me and implanting me and stuff. I don't hear from God the way I used to, but I know stuff. And I think God still have a way of communicating with me. They can't stop God. They can't stop him. They stop my dreams. I'm beginning to, I don't know, it's weird. Because while I'm praying, I start getting images of stuff. And I think I don't know if it's them or God. I don't know. But I start praying on the image that I'm seeing. Like I'm dreaming. But I'm not dreaming. I'm praying. So I don't know what that is. But I'll stop praying the prayer that I'm praying. And I'll start praying or talking about what I'm seeing. The images that I'm seeing. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. Because this never happened before. That's why I'm thinking it's them. The evil one. The one that is trying to control me. But they can't control me because the Holy Spirit is in me. They can never possess me. They can mess with this body because this body was born dying. I'm getting older. God didn't create us to get older. He created us as spirit. We had a body to hold the spirit and the soul in. But I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up none whatsoever. I'm going to keep striving. Keep whatever it is. I'm praying and ask God put people in my life that can help me to grow. They can speak into my life and help me to get into a place where I can be in peace. I just pray for God to put this gang stalking on the seal. Seal this joker up. Cause when God step in, he's stepping in, and they can hang it up. They're gonna regret what they've done. They're gonna really regret it, and they're gonna try to get out of it, but it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. Cause when you mess with God people, you mess with God. There's so much wickedness, and these people just strive on wickedness. They just strive on wickedness. Because all they care about is what wickedness can give them. Like the material things. They want to be able to buy like a $4,000 purse. Ain't no way on this earth I will, even if I could afford a $4,000 prayer. I don't want no $4,000. That's the craziest thing on the earth. To buy a pocketbook that cost $4,000. It's 30,000. You got something there to buy a pocketbook for 30,000, 40,000. There ain't no way on this earth that I want to even. I'd be too scared to carry a purse that's $30,000 or $40,000. I don't care no more about nobody else's name than Jesus Christ. I mean, really, I ain't studying these people. I don't even know their name. I don't get into name brand this and name brand that. I like stuff because of the material. But as long as I can get something that's a material that won't peel, I'm fine. If I can get something that costs $10 and it's leather that won't peel, I'm fine. I mean, I'll be happy that I can find a leather purse for $10. That's me. When I first started shopping at TJ Maxx, I'll be so proud of myself. I could buy a pair of shoes for $12.99. And they used to call me the TJ Maxx Queen because that's where I shopped at. Because I could get me some $60 pair of shoes for $12.99. That was fine with me. I don't care nothing about putting a whole lot of money in nothing. So that's pure foolishness to me. You don't look no better. You got the same face. You got the same body. So what? I mean, what is that going to do? Trying to impress other people? I don't care nothing about impressing people. I really don't. I don't care nothing about impressing people. They don't mean nothing to me. I don't like vanity, prideful, because those people are very arrogant and think they can just hurt your feelings because you're not up to their standards. But I feel like they not up to mine. They not up to my standards. So I reckon I need to close out and try to um, do me another video where I'm reading scripture. Do Ephesians 1, chapter 1 one more time. Because I really enjoy reading Ephesians chapter 1. And then get into, I may not do 11. I may just do 10. But I was trying to read chapter 11, Deuteronomy chapter 11, where they just kept putting me to sleep. I mean, I don't even remember everything that was going on because they kept messing with me. But I'm going to have to do something where these people can't have all this control over me when I'm trying to read the Bible and when I'm trying to pray. And I keep praying, asking God to override this stuff, to override all this technology that they putting inside of me, override all this electrical stuff that's in this house. You can see it. I always see it a lot on that back wall and this wall over here by the sink. Last night now on that video, there's a white thing that's hanging, sitting right there. It's one of those infusion thing that you can put water and essential oil in it. Because I did that through the house. I was trying to get that old water, like how water stand for a long time to get a funny smell to it. That's how it smelled throughout the house. And then the dog over there, he was passing gas. Lord, that when you walk in here, that scent will pop you right in the face. He laying there just passing gas. So I got a mixture of essential oils that I mixed it together, and I had put it in that thing over there so you can see it smoking. So I may still, because I did read all of Ephesians chapter 1. I can't even remember if I did get through it chapter 10, But I can't remember if I was going falling asleep or not doing chapter 10. It was chapter 11 that I think I stopped. I started reading chapter 11, but sometimes they just be attacking me so bad to, you know, they just be terrible. What I should do is just put it on pause and get up and walk around, but I don't. I be so busy trying to read it, trying to fight against them, and I got to remember there's technology inside my body. I've been implanted, doing surgery. Doctors did this to me. That's why I don't trust a doctor. Because you don't know who is who. Who will go along with these devils and do what they say do. Because they're probably paying these doctors a lot of money for these doctors to do what they do. And I really do need to go to the doctor and have my stomach check, my intestine checked. But I just don't, there's nobody that I know well enough that I would trust them. But I need to have my intestines um, checked. And yesterday, the bottom of my stomach was just hurting really bad. 'Cause I think they were attacking, trying to mess with my kidneys. A lot of the sickness that's going on now, I do believe it's being done to people. I don't think people just getting sick. I think we're gonna have to turn to natural. Stop going to these doctors. Stop going to them, and let's see what they're gonna do then. If they're gonna keep going along with these people, if they're gonna keep paying them their salaries. We go to the natural thing that God has given us, and we need to learn how to grow them for ourselves. We need to learn how to grow our own ginger, our own turmeric, our own mullein, our own what's something else that's really good. Um, and even if you have to grow them inside your house, get those lights, that plant lights. Um, Oregano, thyme, those are really strong. That can get rid of. You have to be careful with oregano and thyme because that stuff burns, and you can't just. You have to infuse it, but you still have to. Oregano is powerful, and thyme, and it'll get rid of. Help you get rid of stuff. These are two of the herbs that you can use to get rid of HIV and herpes and stuff like that. Um, they something I don't have a hard time saying this word. Start with an S, Suspiria or something like that. That's for to help keep any type of viruses that's in your body that's in you to keep it from multiplying. Um, Walnut is it walnut husk, light walnut husk. That's for to help with the parasites. I did a lot of studying on this kind of stuff because I didn't know what was going on with me. All I knew something was happening to my body, and I brought a lot of herbs and I started taking them. Um, you can make your own vinegar. Um, um, hot dog it. Um, what is it? It's something you can make vinegar, or you can make this a kombucha. Kombucha. Kombucha is good for the stomach. You can make your own kombucha with black tea. Or you can make it, there's something else that's it's not called kombucha, it's called something else. You can make it with the green tea. I like to do both, the green tea and the black tea. And you put sugar and just let it sit, but you have to stir it. But you need like a mother. They call them, but you can make your own mother. You can make your own, because it's the sugar that ferments. Just like it's the sugar that make the alcohol. If you let it sit long enough, the kombucha, if you want a strong kombucha, let it sit maybe, I have let it sit for 14 days, but you got to stir it. Have to stir it. But if you let it sit a long time, it's gonna turn to wine. I did it. And I drunk some up. Boy, I got this dizzy. So I got something sitting up in there now, but I'm gonna throw that away because it's been sitting a long time and I haven't been stirring it. So I need to start me some new batches because I like to take it. It help my. It really do, and I just like to drink it. It tastes good. Tastes different than just regular tea because it's fermented. And they think that we can do natural, like grow our own food, but don't just have it out in the open because all this stuff is falling down from the sky, and then they got this stuff coming up from under the ground. So it's probably best to grow your food in pots and then set it up. Um, put some. I wish there was something that we could put down to keep all this energy that's coming up from under the ground. It won't get in our food. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard to grow and not have this stuff get in it. But at least they're not putting no technology in it. You know, um, there's just so much that we ourselves gonna have to do. Grow trees and stuff. I looked at a woman yesterday. That was my first time seeing her, and she got this really big greenhouse. It's like she call it a tunnel. It's really big, go up high. That you can probably can grow trees in there. And I wonder how did she go about getting it? Did she pay for it, or some kind of way that the grants are paid for it? I don't know, cause I looked at a guy. Seemed like he was saying he got a grant or something that you have to grow so much food or something like that. Um, but that's what we need. Some people make their own greenhouses. They probably can't make it like how that woman's was, but it's a greenhouse. I watch people make their own greenhouses where they grow their food and stuff. They be nice, really nice greenhouses, then it lasts. Some people get really uh creative with it. Um, I saw a lady. She started her own, doing her own. Then when her husband came home from work, he helped her. And see, that's the thing about women that got husbands. They got somebody to help them. But some women, they can do it all by themselves. You have to know how to measure. I'm not good at measuring. That's something I just can't. I couldn't comprehend all those little inches and half an inch, 1/8, 1/4, 1/3, all that kind of stuff. Um, but if I had my own land, I would give it a shot anyway. I would at least tempt it. I don't want to grow nothing on this property here. Not nothing. I do have my trees out there, but I'm scared to eat the food off of it. I'm just keep growing, buying trees and keep growing until we can get off this land. And hopefully whatever damage that this land is doing to our trees, that once we get off this land and have it on a clean land, that all this energy, whatever is affecting our trees will go away because it won't have nothing powering it. But these people so evil, they'll just come build up around you. They just crazy. They just that crazy. And you ain't did nothing but make it so bad. They trying to hurt us because some liar, some lying devil put our name down on a paper saying we are uh, domestic terrorists. People that don't even know us. Cause the guy that I do believe I don't know him no more than he was our chief of police. I know his name, Danny Bradshaw. That's who I believe put my name on this list because he came on my job questioning me. At first, I thought it was my ex-boss because he wanted to take me off and I wouldn't go off with him. And it still could be him dealing with the police. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna hang up, close out, close out, and I just pray y'all have a blessed day.